Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody's doing all right this morning. I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. I got no complaints. I've got fresh hot coffee. Let me get a sip. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was surprisingly good. It's always good, but that was like, holy smokes. Like, that was really something else, y'all. Wow. Very good, very tasty. Oh, delicious and lovely. It's another Wow Wednesday, y'all. You know what time it is. You know what we're doing, y'all. It's November. It is November. Let's have a little look at the calendar. We're here. I wanted to do something. That's why it took me a little bit longer to get started, because I was over in Tazavesh and I said, you know what? I want to go live like old times, y'all. Like, I remember doing this damn near a year ago at this point, and I used to start every stream. Every stream used to be a WoW stream for like the longest time, and I was doing 7 days a week, and we would start and it would be like sitting right here on the bench, and we would go over the calendar, we would do all this stuff. It was like a whole routine. Then we would go to the cathedral, and try to say something we were thankful for. But I just wanted to get started on the bench, so I had to go. I had to come all the way from Tazavesh. What? Okay, so gosh darn it! Looks like I missed Day of the Dead. I got to keep a better eye on my calendar. I've been all up in that remix. I haven't been paying no attention to this stuff. But we got the Dark Moon Fair. Okay, y'all. Y'all, if y'all are on that default game mode, this is what you got to look forward to. You had Day of the Dead, it's over, but you got Dark Moon Fair. That started Sunday, and that's still going till next week of the same day. Got Time Walking Dungeon event. Oh, okay. What is the Time Walking event? Did I click the wrong? I did. Blah, blah, blah. It's time. Oh my God. They're doing. Why would they do they not even plan this stuff, y'all? Is this just like, do they have a thing that kind of like just spits it out? It like just shakes it up and spits it out. Because why would you be doing Time Walking Legion when we have fucking WoW Remix Legion going on? Like, what the fuck are they doing? It's like, why would anybody want to do that? I guess retail people that don't want to play Remix, maybe? Maybe they want like the baby little beta version of it. There's a sweetheart, bright and early. She says, who is that sexy lizard lady with purple hair? Can I get her number? Girl, my hair's pink. Girl, what you talking about? She says, I owe so much in taxes, but all I want is your number. She's crawling on the floor laughing. Yeah, it's kind of purple, but we got this pink. The pink is front and center, baby. But she'd be looking at my backside more than she looks at my front, y'all. Let's be honest. Okay, but that looks like everything that's going on. I don't know. Y'all keep up with the WoW news, because yesterday some different news media, WoW news media sites started putting out that the new patch is going to be, oh, I forget when they said. Maybe they said January. So if we know that the new patch is January, then typically it's like 3 weeks, right? After pre-patch or something like that, and the expansion goes, I forget. I forget, y'all. I don't keep up with it the way I used to. But, because I don't look forward, y'all. That's one thing I don't do in my life, is I don't really look forward anymore. I just look at what's in front of me. And I find that that just leads to a much happier life. Like, I think sometimes players, you know, they play an expansion a little bit, you know, big patch comes out, like we got a remix going on, like that's really just getting into its swing of things. But there's players that are like already like kind of give up on the game and they're just waiting for fucking midnight. It's like you play 2 weeks of a patch and you're fucking over it. Like, how does that work? Like, these people, like, it's just kind of fair weather gamers, y'all. Like, they only play the game when it's got like like the first the first week of a fucking patch. It's like, God, I try to just you know, I don't get caught up in what's to come, because I don't want to be living my life always looking forward to the next thing, because when you do that, you can't appreciate, you know, what you got right now, what's right in front of you. And get a sip of coffee. Moonkin Festival. All right, but we about to head over. We about to head over and look at that new trading post. What baby talking about? She says, are you a quest giver? Because I feel like my next objective is getting your number. And did you guys know lizards have mind control powers? Because you don't need to cast mind control. I'll give you my number if you give me yours. That's right. I'm not a lizard. I'm a dragon. But you know I can read your mind, because I know, just like you said, I timed my message just right this morning, and I caught you right when you was waking up. That's because I know when you woke up, I felt it. You know, just like, you know, I felt a disturbance in the force. Oh my God. She says, if I type /who beautiful, will your number show up? Oh man. Baby, I'm fanning myself. She says, you must be epic loot, because I'm hoping your number drops. Y'all, she's in rare energy. She must have got up on the right side of the bed this morning. Says, because are you a Hearthstone? Because I love to bind myself to you. I done. Just turn to the dark side. Jedi Knight Natalie. Let me force choke you. I done now. Oh man. Ay. Alt Z. There we go. Okay, let's head over. Keep redeeming all the things, y'all. Hydrate, stretch. Okay. Here's a sip for you, sweetie pie. That's good. That's a good sip. Thank you. Let me stretch. I'm gonna stretch a mile, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Like, oi. Oi. Gosh. Oi. Oh. Gosh. I must have. Oh my God. Yeah. Last night, I don't know. I remember like tossing and turning and stuff. But I was, because this morning, like, let's see, what was yesterday? Yesterday was my workout. Well, I worked out yesterday. Full body. And I wake up this morning. Actually, wait, no. The day before yesterday's. So y'all ever work out and you get this stuff called DOMS? It's delayed onset muscle soreness. And so like the day of training and the day after, it wasn't that bad. But today is my medium day and I wake up. So I have to train again tomorrow around 2 p.m. But I wake up and I feel like I got ran over by a fucking dump truck, y'all. Just a damn dump truck. Back sore, chest sore, thighs, butt, everything. Just sore. I gotta do it again tomorrow. But you have to take it. You can't, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't be looking ahead. Just like I was talking about earlier. Because you don't know what's ahead. Like, tomorrow when I wake up, I expect that I'm going to feel totally fine. Where's this thing at? I'm looking all around. I'm over here yapping about everything except the game. Okay, let's see. Let's get into it. Okay, collector's catch. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all, where's everybody at? Well, gee whiz, I guess, you know, Saturday. You know, I guess Saturday was the first, so... But they wouldn't have updated on the first. They would have updated it yesterday. Is this what it looks like one day after the missing the trading post? Like, there's nobody here? Okay, so I'm expecting like turkey themed shit. Okay. This is November, y'all. Oh my God, sweetheart. This thing is fucking hideous. Y'all know how I'm always saying I hate birds. Y'all know I hate birds. That is canon, y'all. My hatred of birds, my hatred of fowl knows no bounds. And look at what they've done. Look at this happy horse shit, would you? And there's Seal. Hey, Seal. She says good morning with the heart, the love. Right back at you. I hope you're doing good this morning. Just checking out the new trading post. And what do I find? It's an armored turkey. It's got the gobbler and everything. That's what I call the gobbler. It's that nasty neck sack these fucking overgrown chickens have. The turkeys lay eggs. Like, what the fuck? Why do people not eat turkey? It just hit me. Turkey. They have to. Yeah, they lay eggs. But they lay fewer eggs and have a different laying cycle. A turkey hen lays one clutch of eggs per year. Oh, okay. This is why nobody eats fucking turkey eggs. Because they lay one clutch per fucking year. And it's 10 to 12 eggs per day over a 2-week period. Okay. So that's why we don't eat turkey eggs, because you have to like actually let those eggs get fertilized so we can keep having turkeys. They just don't lay enough. I was like, why have I never heard of people eating fucking turkey eggs? Well, there you go. Hey, y'all, been alive a long time. Didn't know that. Just found out. Well, hold up. Let me get out of this dragon form. Okay, but this thing is absolutely hideous, and if I'm not mistaken, that's green. That's the color green. I do believe. I'm actually fairly confident that's green. I'm not normally confident about a color, but that's just a shade I think I feel pretty good about. Yeah. That on the chest. Okay, I'm gonna add it to cart. Wait, what's this? Purchase. Wait. What's it talking about? Purchase. Oh, Jesus Christ. For a second, y'all, I told you, I don't know what. I feel very tired. I didn't sleep very well. I feel beat up from training. I'm looking at this. Yeah, I'm looking at this fucking button, right? I'm mousing over and it's talking about purchase 500. It was like, I was thinking, wait a minute, what the fuck? Are they talking about I can purchase this with USD 500? No, of course not. It's purchase the fucking gobbler. Like, what the fuck? Sweetheart says, baby forgot how this shot worked. Yes, I did. I'm over here, you know. The brain is on the back foot. Seal's patting me. I need them pats. Yeah, they didn't always have a cart. No. This is going in the cart. This thing's absolutely... God, they couldn't have made it any uglier. And the reason it's so ugly is because there's no possible way to make a turkey pretty. Okay? Because they are hideous. They are the ugliest birds. I'm quite sure that they are the ugliest of all birds. Actually, a buzzard is slightly uglier. A buzzard is slightly uglier, but a turkey is right there. They're fucking neck and neck. Okay. Look at this. If they still learn how to put a hat on somebody's head, Blizzard, without cutting their hair off. Like, I don't go every time I put a hat on, y'all, I don't shave my head. Like, what the fuck? Hats can in fact go over hair. Like that's possible. Look at this shit again. What is this? Like, this is like a Victorian era nun. Like, what the fuck? Or I can't think of the word. A handmaiden or something. This is Ensemble Villagers Country Collection. I'm gonna be honest, this is actually kind of cute. Like, when we get our house, like, I could be wearing this around the house, you know, tidying up. What I'd really like is a skimpy maid outfit. That's what I really like. But they ain't gonna give me what I want, you know. But this is cute. But is this 440 cute? Y'all, the fucking mount was 500. Like, they don't be you know, pricing this shit out right in their little minds over there. Like, this is not 440. Sorry. This is what about this makes it 440? Like, let's go through it objectively. Now, actually, this is kind of cute. What makes it cute is the fact that it's blinding. It's so bright, it's blowing my eyes out. But also, they don't know how to do rubber texture, y'all. They don't know how to do it. What is this? Like, this has actually, okay, this is 150 for the Death Whisperer's robe. Yeah, but what does this have to do with Thanksgiving? What does this one have to, like, well, I guess you could say this as well, but November at least is kind of a wet month. I mean, it's sort of like hurricane season here for the southeast, so. And we've been getting it. We've been getting that rain. It's causing my fucking grass to grow. I had to cut grass. It was like yesterday. Like, took me a fucking half a day to do it too. I think it was yesterday. I don't even remember. But this should have been on the October Death Whisperers robe. Why they be doing this? Big gold fork. Why? I guess you could say it was a trident. You know, if you wanted to make like you could probably make like well, maybe there's better pole arms for like a Aquaman type of transmog. But also, Aquaman is the worst superhero ever. You can't even say he's super. Like, what is super about being able to swim around like a gay fish, you know? I mean, what's super about that? He's down there flirting with dolphins and shit. Like, you know what he's doing. Because y'all know how dolphins are. Yeah, y'all have read about dolphins. Let me get a sip of coffee. Aquaman's like, oh, look at me, I can swim fast. Wow, I should have swam in high school. I should have swam in high school. I could have, I could have went to the Olympics. That's not a fucking superpower, unfortunately. Baby says, nah, the deep is from the boys. I got to finish watching that. And Baby says he literally fucks a squid on TV. No, honey, please say it ain't so. Seal says dolphins are evil. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And they're very deceptive as well. They're very duplicitous because if you go out in the ocean, now I don't have any experience with this, but if you go out in the ocean on a boat, like there'll be a whole flock of them and they'll come up and they'll be like jumping beside the boat going, ee-hee, 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 like that. And so it would make you think that they're very playful and joyous, but actually they are low-key the most evil creature. They're one of the most evil creatures to ever exist. Yes. They what they do is they they trick you into thinking they're all cute and friendly, and then they fuck you up. Like they bully sharks and stuff. Yeah. That's what they do. And Seal says The Boys is such a good show. Yeah. I started watching. Me and Veronica watched a couple episodes, and then we fell out of it. And so it's left to me. At some point, I have got to keep watching it because I was really getting into it. I got to the part where they kidnapped that guy. Like they had him in the trunk. So I only watched like 2 or 3 episodes. They had, gee whiz, I can't remember who it was, but they had him in a trunk and then they had him in a cage, and maybe he was like the Invisible Man. Yeah, maybe it was the Invisible Man or something. And so I was just getting into it, but I need to get back to it. I started watching X-Men 97. There's another show I've been wanting to watch. I've been wanting to watch The Walking Dead all the way through, but that's a whole ass damn adventure. Ever since I started with Project Zomboid, like I had that damn Walking Dead has been calling me. It has. And What was I gonna say? Oh, I don't know. But it's I watched, yeah, I do. The Walking Dead, I watched a couple of few seasons of it. Like, I was kind of in and out as it was on TV. But so I've never actually watched it all the way through. So I would love to get started with it and really just knock it out. But it would be such a project. That thing's got like 50 seasons or some shit. Came on for 50 years. Baby says the boys are wild. I love it. I can't wait till next season. Yeah. The comics is even more wild. Oh shit, there's a comic book. Wait, that's actually a real thing? Like, I mean, that's actually based off a comic book? I had no idea. Y'all, hold up. Y'all, wait a minute. I just noticed something on here. Look at this. The Death Whisperer's robe is actually a real piece of gear. Look when you mouse over it. Like, what is this? Like an unattained, is this an item that you could used to get, but it was like it became unobtainable or something, and they put it on here? Because this is the first item I've ever seen that had on the trading post that actually has a tooltip. Death Whisperer's robe, item level 13. It's got 3 int, 4 stamina, and potentially 3 agility if you can use that. It says the dried flesh of fallen Cavaldier that make up these vestments tell a tale of a gruesome culture. Oh, sounds like my kind of peoples. And Seal says, yeah, the show is based on the comic. Damn. I had no idea. I should have known that, you know, Hollywood can't come up with nothing on their own. Dread, and then here they go again. The dread leather vestments. No, why are they letting people get shit from Legion Remix without playing it? Dread leather, they said they weren't going to do that, and now here they are doing it. But it's just one little thing. I guess it's okay. Not everybody wants to play the remix. I don't know why. Because everybody loves the remix, y'all. Red leather vestments. What is this? Pristine great steak knife. Oh my god. Like, I don't care about this knife, but show me the fucking steak that you need a knife like that to cut it with. And I'll show you how big my fucking appetite can be, y'all. Like, let it be a God's. God's. Let it be a ribeye, please. Like, I could probably eat a 2 to 3 pound ribeye steak if I really tried. I mean, I would hurt myself trying to do it. I'm telling you, if it was well cooked, like pan fried in butter and salt, like, my God. Somewhere between medium and medium rare. Not quite medium, but also not quite medium rare. Somewhere in between there is where I love my steak. It's a very fine balancing act, and people will say, no, you have either medium or you have medium rare. And I say, fuck no, fuck you. Give it to me how I want it. Y'all, I'm tempted to get that just because it's cool. The perfect steak knife in the hands of an ogre. Or a mighty blade in the hands of an orc. Well, why are you leaving out everybody except orcs and ogres? Baby says, do me a favor if you can, check BattleNet. Check BattleNet. Let me see. Yeah, I'm looking at it. What am I looking for, honey? Corrupted Rune Lord's band. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's just like a little. Oh, they are putting some more stuff from Remix on here. A carrot sweatsuit. Bunch of green. Might need to reload your game. What, you mean log out and log back in? Why? Bunch of orange carrots. Oh my god. You did. Maybe. I'm gonna put these in the cart. Let me see. It might show up here. I don't see nothing there. Okay, let me log out and log back in. See what baby's talking about. Might have to like close the game back and come back, but I'm gonna check it this way. We'll do the most minimal thing first. I'm excited. Baby got me something. Let me look in the mailbox. Okay, I probably got to go all the way out. Oi, oi, oi. Oh. Oi. I'll close BattleNet too. And that way I get a full restart here. Exit that. Here we go. BattleNet. Oh, my nose is itching. Baby says early Christmas. Christmas, motherfucker. Honey. Okay, here we go. Launching back up. It might just take it a little bit to register. Oh, here we go. It's saying something. You have an unopened item in your collection. Let me see. Well, sometimes I get that and it doesn't. Let's see, a set. Holy, what is that? Chains. Oh, that's Monoforge. Check my mail. Let me look at battle.net again. Says I'm all caught up. It's probably just gonna take a minute to come through. It could take a little longer. No, it says you don't currently have any gifts. It says when a friend sends you a gift, it'll appear here. So it's just gonna take a minute. Oh, there's Callie. You slipped. I almost missed it because your name looks like the same color as vodka. Callie says, hey, Callie, good morning. I hope you're doing good. Sweetheart sent me a gift and he's trying to figure out how to open it up, but it hadn't come through yet. Just looking through the trading post, doing a touch of a review, you know. Callie says, I'm good. Hope you're well. I'm doing pretty good. I'll be honest with you. I woke up a little bit, a little tired, a little beat up, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm doing the thing. Let's see, we got, yeah, this is where I got to. Ensemble carrot sweatsuit. Honey, I'm not gonna look at that in the DM. Why are you spoiling my present? Don't spoil my present. I'll wait on it to come through. It'll show up here in a little bit. Yeah, she says it's pending. That's why I believe that's why. Gush. Okay, I'm just gonna what? I'm gonna wait on it. Y'all, look at this shit. Okay, this might be the coolest thing on the store, y'all. Because are you telling me that I can beat the people to death with like a a handful of chilies and a handful of carrots? Like, y'all, that shit's going in the cart. I mean, okay. I wish they would have gave me a turkey. Like, this would have been my dream for November, y'all. Give me the ability to wield a fucking turkey. Make it one-handed so I can dual wield them by the necks and beat people to death with dead turkeys. That's what I want. Sweetheart says, all I want for Christmas is you. Same, baby. Except I don't want me for Christmas. I've already got you, of course. And of course nobody was fucking confused. Nobody was confused, and here I am clarifying that. Gee whiz. What the heck is this? A cutlery fanatic backpack. Like, there are not, y'all, there are, stop this, Blizzard, stop this, stop it, okay? Listen, Ian, it's time to stop. There are no people on this planet that are goddamn cutlery fanatics, y'all. There's nobody. I've met thousands, if not millions of fucking people in my life, and there never once was one of them a goddamn cutlery fanatic. Okay, I've never even, y'all, I don't understand why they do this. I've never even met a fucking cutlery enthusiast. How do you expect for anybody to be a fanatic about such a thing? They ain't doing it, y'all. They ain't nobody going to fucking Walmart. Ain't nobody going to goddamn Bed Bath & Beyond and going bonkers over fucking knives and forks, y'all. They're not doing it. I don't mean to get so excited, but goddamn, y'all. Like fine china. Okay? Fine china. There are people that get a little overly excited about fine china. But the goddamn silverware, I'm telling you right now, nobody is that fucking enthusiastic. I just get tired. I mean, all this goddamn propaganda all the fucking time. Not once has anybody ever thought of such a thing as cutlery fanatic. It's just to get people started thinking about it, y'all. It's all a goddamn conspiracy. Now y'all will be thinking about, oh, I actually quite like, you know, a very sturdy spoon. Like, y'all gonna be sitting there tonight eating your fucking supper, and you're gonna hold your spoon up, and you're gonna be looking at it, and you're gonna start marveling at it, and you're gonna be like, well, you know what? Maybe Blizzard's onto something there. Maybe I do like the way this spoon looks. And you're gonna start looking at it like that little bald-headed fucking boy in the Matrix. You know? Talking about, you know, it's not the spoon that bends. And that's not true. It is the spoon that bends. That's a lie. I get tired of people telling lies. I don't bend. It is the spoon. Let me get a sip of coffee. Y'all, I forgot I was playing a video game. Sorry. Baby says medium rare lizard thighs. She's clearly, y'all, she's not talking about me when she says lizard. She actually has a pet lizard. Yeah, she keeps it in her room. It's like one of those little kimono dragons. And so when she's talking about eating it, it's because she actually tortures this poor creature, y'all. She will cut its leg off and eat it, and it's only because she knows it'll grow back. That's real life, y'all. That's real life. And if that changes how y'all think about her, so be it. But she says, nom, nom, nom. Yeah, you know it ain't. I am a fucking dragon. Y'all, did I get this one? Okay, now they starting with the bullshit. Oh no, this is corn. Oh God, yes. Y'all, corn, buttered corn is so delicious, like on the cob. Have y'all ever had grilled corn where you cook it on the grill and you get that little bit of char on it, that little touch of black on it, and you get you a couple nice cobs and you butter them up, salt them up. Like, y'all, god damn. That's good eating. But we got to have the corn. Because it's always been my dream to beat people to death or beat someone to death with a corn cob. It's a, you know, it's an innocent thing. What is this? Ready, warm, portable bakery. On my back? Hold on, I got something here. What is this? Oh no. Smoked rib rack. Y'all, okay, I get it. So like, this is November is the season of beating people to death with food items. Like, this would be great for an orc. Like, you think about this, y'all. You can engage in bloodthirsty battle, but also if you need a timeout for snacks, you know, if the battle goes overly long, you could just get you a bite off of that. You know, dip it in a touch of barbecue sauce. You know. Yeah. I don't know if I want that or not, though. And of course, the baguette. Y'all, the Frenches are going to be wanting this one, y'all. Because y'all know that's, you know, how the French have won any war they've ever fought in, is that they did battle with baguettes. And that's real life. I'm not making that up. You can read about it in your history books. But they're calling it a stale 13-grain loaf. Y'all, they did a pretty good job with some of this stuff. It's actually pretty fun. What the frick is this? A wearable copper pot lid. Corrupted silkweed double it? Yeah, I doubled that word. Fucking stuttering. I don't know about that. Yeah, that's not really striking my fancy, honestly. Chef's apron. Yep. Add that to cart. Could always engage in a touch of, naughty chef role play. Like Veronica comes in the kitchen and I'm in there just wearing the apron and nothing else. Okay. Okay. I'll stop. Sorry. Copper pot lid. Copper pot of stew. I actually need that. I'm not even going to explain myself. I just need that. It's like I'm just be going around with a pot of stew. Fuck yeah. And y'all, you want to know how to make... Okay. So soup sounds pretty good, right? Like most people, you say, oh, you want some soup. And there's like a 50-50 chance the person will want the soup. Or not want the soup. But if you tell them, or if you ask them if they would like some stew... Which is a distinction without a difference, by the way. I find that far more people are up for some stew than they are for some soup. And people will be like, no, a stew is you put meat and potatoes, it has to have... Wrong. That's made up. There's no difference, trust me. Cutlery fanatic shield. There's, again, we're not going to go through that again. I don't wish that was traumatic. Offhand bunch of green chilies. No, they fucking assholes, y'all. Why the fuck? Okay, now they pissed me off. They actually did main hand, offhand to make you buy 2 of them. And I think I might just put the other ones back. Where's it at? Okay, the smoked rib rack is 1 hand. Where's my thing? No? Okay, so these are... Okay, gee whiz, y'all. Green chilies. Let me look at this. Green chilies. Orange carrots. Let me go down here. Why the fuck do... Okay, they're actually trying to trick people. Look at this, y'all. You don't need the offhand. You don't need the offhand if you just buy... the bunch of green chilies, y'all, because it's already 1 hand. You can just transmog it. It doesn't matter to both hands. Why would they try to trick people like this? Maybe there's something I don't understand about it. Y'all, this is, oh my God. Oh my good God. Carrot winter toque. This is the best thing I've seen yet, y'all. This is a cute fucking toboggan. And I actually don't care that it hides your hair because it comes down so low in the back. Like, I can actually role play that in my head. My head canon is that this one actually could cover my hair, being the length it is on my character. That's going in the cart. Oh God, of course we have to have the short carrot skirt, war skirt, and leg wraps. Actually, I don't care for the leg wrap. Well, do I? Do I or don't I? Like, I'm not a mummy, y'all. I'm not a mummy, in fact. Why would I want to wrap myself up? You know, if I'm not a mummy. You know, mummies are the people that are in the business of you know, being wrapped up. And it's typically not against their will. Because they're already dead. You know, if you think about it, y'all, it's philosophical. Right? You kill a person and then you wrap them up. If you wrap them up post-mortem, they don't have a will that you have to contend with. So it's not against their will. Yeah. And I think that was something they did like for in Egypt, you know, like for the royalty. They would be like ensconced in a pyramid, you know. And also these motherfucking, y'all, archaeologists, let me tell you something. I'm not going to go on a rant about fucking archaeologists. But let me get a sip of coffee. I do want to talk about it. It's not a rant. You can, in fact, talk about something in a semi-angry manner for several minutes to a half hour without it being a rant. Once it goes past 30 minutes, though, then it's a goddamn rant. Rant. Brain, please, don't do me like that. But you know what another word for an archaeologist is? You know, when they're quote unquote exploring the pyramids. I'll tell you. Grave robber, y'all. If it was anything other than a fucking pyramid, if they were doing the same goddamn thing to, oh, I don't know, a casket in a fucking cemetery, they would be called a grave robber. But they get a fucking pass. You know, they call a grave robber a goddamn archaeologist when it's a fucking pyramid, y'all. Riddle me that. I get sick and tired of this shit, y'all. I'm tortured. In a lot of ways, I'm tortured by my own thoughts. Baby says, yeah, you, for me, duh. Wrapped up like a burrito. Girl, you wild. I don't even remember what I was doing now. Oh yeah, the skirts. Why would anybody want a long skirt? Like the whole, y'all, why would you want a long skirt? Because the idea is to show off the legs, right? And whatever else. I mean, you can show off as much as you like. Just depends on how short you get it. But a long skirt makes literally no sense. It's going against the entire goal. You know? And also, there's a cutoff point, you know? At what point do you make a skirt long enough it becomes a damn dress, y'all? I'm sure there's like a technical limit, right? It's inches or centimeters, you know, if you're European or whatever. Gold-plated Sabatons. No, I don't think so. Just random gold-plated Sabatons. Like they just... And no, I'll never buy these painted on shoes. Not gonna do it. Okay, did I look over everything? Oh, we got some returning. Oh. Do I not have this? Y'all, how do I not have this? The GF has this. Ensemble Dark Ranger General's kit. Gladiators. Oh, wow. This is a cool one. Shit. Y'all, they about to hit me where it hurts. And what was I freezing? This blade. How do I get rid of it? Oh, well, I guess you just put something else in its spot. Gee whiz, I want both of these. But the thing about it is, let me just freeze the Ranger Generals, because I don't I don't see me wearing, I could wear pieces of that. Like, I like the shirt. Okay, I like the shirt. I probably wouldn't wear anything else of it. Confirm. And I want to get this because I think this is Gladiator's battered armor. Because this is, y'all, have y'all seen this? Like, tell me that is not cool as shit. Like, think about this, y'all. I could turn this, I could make this total barbarian just by not wearing the pants. Look at what the belt covers right here. Let me show you. Look at this. You could just wear the belt and it will act like short booty shorts. Let me see if I'm right. Oh, I hid the boots. I meant to hide the legs. Look at this, y'all. No, it shows like the bottom of the underwear. Fuck, they should have made this part. They should have made this all a part of the belt. I'm still getting it because it's cool as hell. We're adding that to the cart. Okay. So, I think we went over this pretty good. I think we have now covered and reviewed in a very roundabout way the November trading post, y'all. Let's have a look. Let's look through the card again and make sure we want the stuff we got. So we're getting our chilies. We're getting our bunch of green chilies. Our corn, our carrots. We're getting the cute little chef apron. You know, we will have a house at some point, so chef role play will definitely be a thing. Copper pot of stew. Yes, that'll be important in my role play. Carrot winter toque. Carrot winter toque. Oh yeah, that's this. And then of course we got the ensemble gladiators battered armor, and we're freezing the dark general ranger kit. But where's my turkey at? Where's my damn turkey? Golly gee, hold up. Oh, I didn't put it in the cart. So we're getting the mount, y'all. We are getting the gobbler, the Highlands gobbler. This thing's fucking hideous, y'all, but okay, let's leave it in the cart. One thing I always do, let me see what is offered. Let me see what is offered in the completing your traveler's log before I buy this, because they could be that they put a turkey mount at the end of the traveler's log, and I don't need a reskin for that, y'all. If there's anything I hate, it's fucking, you know, you're trying to upsell me with a reskin, trying to trick me. Let me see right here. Oh, please, Brain. Adventure guide. Prize turkey. Okay, y'all. Please. Anytime before you make a purchase on the Traveler's Post, the trading post, y'all. Anytime before you make a purchase, always check this first, because I'm about to save $8.50 because I don't need a duplicate mount, y'all. I think that's like a red color or something on the chest piece versus a green. I don't need two differently colored mounts of the exact same type. I just don't need that. I'm not going for the number of mounts. I'm going for like the number of unique mounts, I guess. That's kind of how I collect. I don't need reskins. Maybe for transmog, because you know, there's different seasons and I dress differently for different seasons, of course. I mean, I do have a you know, a flair for fashion, please. Okay, so no, it just emptied my cart because I clicked off of it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. Okay, Blizzard, Ian, don't empty my cart because I closed the fucking store. Treat it like Amazon. Does Amazon empty your cart because you leave the website? No, it doesn't. Blizzard, get a fucking clue. God damn Ian fuzzy koalas. Now I have to go through all this shit again. That's okay. I remember everything I got. We got these. We got all the little weapons. We're not getting a cutlery fanatic backpack because that's referring to a type of person that does not exist. And I refuse. I reject that. I do need this bakery. I need that. I need a back oven. I don't... If I had an orc, I would get that. I'm not French, so I don't need to be beating up people with baguettes. Wearable copper pot lid. No. That's just silly. Chef apron. Yes. That's amazing. Copper pot lid. No. Pot of stew. Absolutely. Of course. How am I going to serve stew without a pot, you know? Y'all know that's reasonable. I don't need the offhand versions of stop trying to trick me. I need the winter toque. I don't need a long skirt. That's basically a dress. Please call it a dress. There we go. Short carrot skirt, aka just carrot skirt. Because skirts are short, or they're not skirts. That's the rule, y'all. And we got that froze, and we're getting the ensemble gladiators battered armor because it looks amazing. I got all kind of ideas. Like, this is so barbarian. This will go so good on my warrior, y'all. Like, think how cool this will look on my warrior, or even my death knight. I could death knightify this a little bit. Okay, we got it done. Like, we're gonna buy it now. View the cart, and we're gonna check out. And I'll look at this some more over the coming days and nitpick through it, but I think I basically got what I want. Is my mount on here? No, because again, we're not getting the mount. We're not getting that mount because we get that just by doing the traveler's log. Okay, $14.50. Purchase. I feel like pretty good. I feel pretty good about it. So let me rate this trading post. It wouldn't be a good review without a rating for the month. Okay, so this is the Thanksgiving, aka November trading post, and I will give this, let me think. Last Christmas was the best trading post I've ever seen. So that would have been a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. This would probably get... Okay, the ensemble gives it marks. The turkey on the journal gives it marks. Beating people up with food gives it gives it marks. And y'all, I'm gonna give this one a 7.5. A 7.5 out of 10. Somewhere between a 7 and an 8. Okay, let's get off of here. All right. So now we're going to change gears a little bit. Let me look at something here. I'm keeping an eye on the battle net for the girlfriend's gift. I have not forgot. I'm looking right at my notifications. It still says I'm all called up. So hopefully that'll show up. Sometimes these things take an hour or two, you know. It's just kind of how it goes. Let me get there we go. Okay, but what I'm going to do now is we are gonna, let me change the stream title. I'm gonna swap over, I'm gonna call this Project Midnight. All classes to 80. There we go. Okay. Done. And I am gonna, let's see, we're gonna hop off of here because we're all done. Let me just look at my mailbox real quick. Here we go. Log out. Get a sip of coffee. Switch over to remix, or you don't have to switch to it. But we are gonna roll the Wheel of Destiny, y'all. On the last stream, I got Notagoth to 80. Like, my goodness, I took her all the way from like, it was around in the 40s, I think, to 80. So we were really pumping some levels, and we're gonna pump some even we're gonna pump some levels even harder today, I promise you. Because we got another 10% for getting her up. Plus, I did 5 dailies and gave myself another 5%. So we're going 15% faster. I'm going to start doing a few dailies every day. And, but let's do the Wheel of Destiny. Let's see. Wheel? They call it the Wheel of Names. I call it the Wheel of Destiny. So we got to make a new alt. Are we really down to freaking 3 left? And that'll be all classes? Let me look. Noda Lizard, Moonfruit, Legola Set, Noda Goat. Elfarella, Noda Shoddy, Noda Koala, Noda Minari. That's 8. 9, 10. Wait a minute. Why does it think I got 3 left? Oh, because there's 13 classes. Gee whiz. Okay, so we got 10 done, y'all. Fuck. Okay, so one thing, finishing the alt and not starting another one kind of left me with nothing to do for the week with WoW. So I just did some dailies on Remix so I could get some more experience. Alright, let's create, well, hold on. We got to do the wheel. We got to spin to win. So we got a mage, priest, and rogue left. What's my top pick? I think, gosh, mage, because I haven't tried a mage in so long. Priest is always fun because y'all shadow priests are freaking just really fun always. Like they always have been. Except when you're in vanilla and you're less than level 40. And then you're just like dot, wand, 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 wand. Renew, dot, wand, wand, wand. Shadow word pain, wand, spam. But y'all, that's fucking powerful as shit on vanilla. Like they get really good with like, what is it? Shadow tap or spirit tap. Yeah. And then rogue. So my primary pick is mage, my secondary is priest, and my tertiary is rogue. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to just click the button, y'all. I'm going to just click it. Here we go. What shall it be? Looking like mage. Whoa! Y'all, this is the first time. The first time I got my primary pick. Okay. We removed mage because we're going to create one. And we're going to level that little puppy real fast. Okay, let's create our character. We gotta have a time runner. Yes. Giga was telling me like the other week that you can get up to 300%. It caps out at 300% experience. I don't even think I've got it up to 150 yet. I think I'm at 145. But I didn't even think of how quick you can do the dailies, y'all. Actually rather easy, so I'm gonna start doing a few every day on my main. Okay, let's see. So a mage. A Worgen Mage? No. Though I do like Worgen. I don't think a Night Elf Mage is really the play. I really like, for Night Elves, the only thing I really play with Night Elves is Druids. Because, you know, for the longest time, many years, only Night Elves for the Alliance could be Druids. So it just feels right. And Hunters. I love them as Hunters. I like their bow animation. Really good. Got a gnome? Not a gnome. I'm so tempted, y'all. What is wrong? What is her eyes doing, y'all? Like, what are these eyes on a Draenei? Like, dark around the outside, light pupils? That looks so weird. Maybe a Pandaren girl mage? Huh. Now, the Pandara starting experience is rather miserable if you have to go through the actual in Pandaria, but doing it on Remix, I wouldn't have to do that. Drakthir Mage? Nah, because they just... Nah. So transmog limited. Void Elf Mage. Draenei Mage. Oh my. Oh my goodness. I think not. That was the Earthen, by the way. A bald Colchiran chick mage. No. Or a Mechanome. Human is, I used to sleep on humans. I mean, metaphorically, y'all. Metaphorically, of course. But they're actually good for just about all the races. The only thing I won't do is a hunter, because I reject that. Human hunters, that's a whole naughty business. Should have never happened. But I'm kind of feeling like maybe a Worgen Mage. Decisions. But then again, the Pandaren. I just don't know. Well, I don't want to spend too much time on it. You know, normally this is a thing that would take me like a couple of hours if I wasn't doing it on stream. Like, I just overthink this shit way too much. But I don't have that luxury of time, so... Is it a Worgen? Is it a human? It's a Worgen. Okay. Trying to diversify my race choice a little bit, you know. I don't want to get hung up on elves and humans. What's a good name? The random picker was actually doing really good with the names. Let me randomize her appearance. Oh, that's actually cute. She's cute, yeah. Okay. I like the little, you know, the little droopy ears. That's cute. How about God damn it. How about this? There we go. We got it even cuter. Okay, somebody thought they were gonna fuck me and take Noda Dog. Nope. I got an even cuter name, fuckers. And that's exactly right. They know what they're doing when they do that. They know my name. They know my name in convention, y'all. I'm a very famous streamer, of course. Household name at this point. Okay. So we got our mage. And I think before we hop into the world, I'm going to take a quick little breaky poo. Give me a couple of few minutes. I'm going to get some more coffee. You know, do the thing, and I'll be right back. Ugh. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, yeah. Somebody slap the sleep out of me, please. Like, my God, I don't know what. Y'all, I went to bed. It was a very reasonable hour last night. Like, it was like total good girl bedtime hours, y'all. 11 p.m., okay? Thereabouts. And I don't know what happened. I got up at 8. I should have, you know, there should have been 9 hours on the fucking books, y'all. But I'm telling you, they don't feel like there's no 9 hours on my books. Feels like like 4 or 5 hours. I don't know why I'm so tired, but it's okay, y'all. We'll have a little sleepy stream, you know. I might just be a touch more low-key, which is fine with me. I don't mind being low-key. Not like low-key of Asgard, you know, just low-key. Oh, goddamn. Nobody was confused. Nobody, not a single person. Spurious over-explanation. Please, it's 1 inch. There we go. Do you see that? It got hung up on 1 inch. I could make a sexual joke about that, but I'm not gonna do it, y'all. I'm very above that, I promise. So I'm just gonna have to let y'all use your imaginations. I'm so very tempted to do it, but I'm not gonna do it. Wait, oh, gee whiz. I was like, what? I fucked up. I'm a human. Oh my God. We've got to get her to a barber shop. This girl, like, she just come out to oh, she looked like she went in there and sat down in the stylish chair and said, lady, fuck my shit. Oh, make me a goddamn pumpkin pie haircut, please. Make it to go. That's a good God, those bangs. Damn, look at this back here. That's the first time I've noticed this. Is this to make me think, oh, I go this way to the... Did they just add this? Y'all, this wasn't always here. Right? I'm not crazy. This wasn't always here. This little floaty, magical, glowy thing. That wasn't always there. And I think they put that there to know that you go off this way to get to the island or something. But you don't. You don't go off that way to get to the islands to the south, y'all. It's right down here. Interesting. Why'd they put that there? You know, they didn't get my feedback on it. They didn't get my fucking approval. I'm getting tired of this kind of mess. Okay, so we got a new character. I'm gonna try to focus. Let me get I hadn't even got the first sip of fresh hot coffee, y'all, and it's sitting right there cooling off. My God. Oh. If there could be heaven on earth, y'all, it would be this cup of coffee. Okay, let me see. Let's just do this. Let's get our little mappy poo going. And let's fix our interface. I know there's like, we've done this many times now. Edit mode. Big gay loadout. Easy DPS. There we go. Looks good. It's tracking everything the way I like. Then I get this off my bar. I go to my options and we fix a couple of few things. Auto loot is one. Under interface, we say larger nameplate. Also, we'll come back to it. Action bars 2, 3, and 4. Personal resource. Action targeting. Oh yeah, I'm not doing that. They need to work on that before I use it. Oh y'all, and there's some pretty cool WoW news coming too. Like big stuff, meta stuff. Maybe I won't forget to talk about it. Character specific key bindings. No. Gameplay enhancements. It's always good to just go through each one. Enable cooldown manager. Gotta have it. Love it. Love it. Show move pad. Spell opacity alert. I like the spell alert things, yeah, but I'm gonna do like maybe 50%. Some of them are useful. I wish you could like, here's one thing they could have done. Maybe this is a bit of feedback for Blizzard, like legit feedback. So with the cooldown manager, you know how they made it where you can filter spells, etc. Well, why not add that functionality to the spell alert opacity thing, right? Like there's some spells you want to be alerted, like the little cool visual thing in the center of the screen. Like just give us a list of spells we can add to that. Let us adjust that too. And or just take this and move it to the cooldown manager. Right? Wouldn't that be cool? And then everything that this would apply, you know, you could have an additional setting for this so things pop in the center of your screen, make that cool little icon thing they do. Text to speech. Did we do that? Colorblind? Yeah. Rebound. Okay. Subtitles, graphics, audio, languages, network. Okay. Render scale. Okay. I didn't need to go through all that, but I did because I'm half I'm half dead, y'all. Half asleep or something. But we're good to go here. We can get started with these, I reckon. I guess we do kind of have to set our keybinds a touch. Haven't we done this before? So time crisis. Accept that. And then do the skippy poo. Oh yeah, I got Ebonchill. So I do think I'm gonna play Frost, y'all, because Frost has always been like cool and fun, right? Frost Death Knights, Frost Mages, you know. The power of ice compels you. Meet Meryl Fellstorm. Okay, never did the Mage Order Hall before. Let's get this thing and stick it right there. Let's get our dollar in. Let's get our Hearthstones on the bar. We'll put this one right here. And we'll put our dollar in Hearthstone. We'll get that. Let's see. Doll. There we go. We'll put this one right here. Now we got kind of 2 Hearthstones. What else? Okay, let's check our spells and stuff. What we got? Okay, we got talents already. Ice block. The iconic spell. Overflowing energy. Yeah, so I'll just take this one. Take ice block. I want to kind of get going a bit. We'll think about this more as we go. I'm gonna put this on 1. Do I have S? I'm gonna put this over here. Slow fall, invisibility, frost nova, counter spell. Okay. And ice block. Okay. Most of this, and then maybe polymorph on Q. Blink we'll put. I usually put movement speed stuff on C. S. For shields, if I have one, put that on. Fire blast on R. Arcane explosion we'll put on A, because usually A is like a AoE. Frostbolt bolt on F. Okay. I mean, I can generally live with that, and then we just need to change one little thing right here. Quick keybind. We put this to G because I don't wish to move it, and then we're just going to do 2, 3, 4. And we'll put, you know, if we need a 5, we'll put a 5 at some point. The big thing is just not getting too bogged down in it. Zoom my character out a little bit. And wait a minute, the most important thing of all, out here running around like a damnable human. The fuck you doing? Y'all, I'm not a human. I am a Worgen. Activate to control your Worgen instincts. I would never want to automatically assume human form. Ugh, humans, y'all. Am I right? Dark flight. Why do they not put this on the bar? Dark flight is a secondary movement speed, so it'll go on shift C. 2 forms turn into your currently inactive form. We kind of need this on the bar. Running wild. This is Veronica's favorite thing. She likes when I do this. She likes when I come at her like this, y'all. She wants me to back that thing up. She says she don't. But y'all, I've had to chase her all over fucking Stormwind like this just because she wouldn't let me back that thing up, y'all. I was like, hold on, baby, I'm coming. I was like, look, I'm coming. I'm trying to back. Why will you not let me back that thing up? I don't know, y'all. I thought it was funny. She was disgusted by it. She was literally repulsed. I couldn't understand it. I thought, look, I'm just doing something funny and cute. She's like, burn it with fucking fire. Like, what the fuck? Why my girlfriend do me like that? Like, all I ever wanted to do was back that thing up. Let me get a sip of coffee, y'all. I know I'm silly. That's okay. There's a lot of people in the world that are silly. I rather enjoy silly people. Better than serious ass uptight people, let me tell you. Bellstorm's play. I ain't reading that shit. The fuck he doing? But you better get on your knees, Meryl. Like, you better stay where you belong. I'm a goddamn Worgen, y'all. He knows what time it is. He knows what happened in Silver Pine Forest. He knows what happened there. He hadn't forgot. He wants me to go beat up Cathra Natir I mean, give her a name, why don't you? In the Violet Hold. And it's going to give me a teleport to the Hall of the Guardian. Oh, right. Mages are all about that teleport. Oh, we going to get portal spells, y'all. That's going to be cool. See that front flip? Y'all see that shit? Your girl's a goddamn athlete, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. They want me to look at this. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Hold on. I can fix it. There we go. Get remix time. That's all we get for now. Oh yeah, we're getting our 100. Oh yeah, I got 135% experience. Every week, I'm going to try to do at least 5 to 10 dailies, y'all. And so by the time we get done, I want to do my little speed run too. Whoever I do for my speed run is probably going to wind up being my main for midnight. But I want to get as much experience boost as I can before I do it. Okay, what was I doing? Put this over here. I never use that. I put it, where did I put it? I put it right there. Yeah. I just hadn't done any real content on Remix, y'all. Like anything that was hard at all. Is there anything that's hard? Well, I guess Mythic 50 plus or something. Let me put Recuperate on the bar. I usually have that bound somewhere. Is it right here? No, that's where I put my whatchamacallit. I usually put it on alt something. Why don't I have a bind? You know, we'll just put it right there. It's fine. I hardly ever use it. Let's see. Okay, let's talk to Moritari. Skip the tutorial. Go to the Infinite Bazaar. There's something... So I need to probably... There might be some little questy poo over here to do real quick. Yeah. Get the free necklace. What's this one? Just between us? We'll grab these. Make haste, not waste. Get a free neck. Oh, put that on. Volatile Magics. That's a good one. That's a good damage one. Embrace your own legend. We'll go ahead and grab that. I think it's like 20, 40, and 80. Get the... Probably not even going to mess with infinite research. Get infinite chaos. Speak with Eternus. Use the console. Oh yeah. Let me just untrack that. That's heroic world tier. It's not worth it to do while you're leveling. Unless you just want to do it for fun. It'll slow you down though. And the bonus experience isn't worth it. If you're trying to level fast, that's what I've figured out. Let's see. Embrace your own legend. Reach 40. Okay, we're going to untrack that one. Dreadlord's Prize. Just between... Okay, let's go do this one, then we can hand that one in and then get started actually really leveling. Little piece of gear here. Throw that on. What's this? Weaponry? Oh, yeah, yeah. I've already got this thing. Like, stop giving me stuff I already have. I don't wish to re-have it. I've already had it. Okay, let's go. Okay, I need to pick a mount. So what's a good mount for a good flying mount for a mage? It's certainly not that thing. Well, although It's weird enough to be good for a mage. How about the Silver Moon Suite? Wait a minute. I probably have... There we go. Briar's always good, but what would a mage ride? Maybe a big... Maybe this is really... Ashes of Alar. Yeah. That's really cool for a mage. But I'm gonna look through my other ones too. Let's see. Control mouse wheel up. Is this it? Yeah. Run straight. Up, up, up. Oh, I don't know. I got a lot of good ones for a mage, I think. But mages need something like a little bit quirky. You know? Jade Cloud Serpent. Oh, this one has camera issues, so I won't use that. Lucid Nightmare? This is what I'd really like to use, the Flying Carpet, because I think that's perfect for a mage, but I don't have tailoring. I really think that's stupid at this point. Don't y'all think that's stupid to have this stuff bound to profession still? Like, can't we just do away with that? Like, what's the... I mean, come on. It seems needlessly limited. Obsidian World Breaker. When did I get this? This is basically Deathwing. Y'all, this is Deathwing, right? This is practically him. I got this from an event. I wish it told the event. I don't even remember getting that. Polly Roger. Here we go. We're gonna go on Polly Roger. Yeah, this mount's getting some play. It's got enough quirk to it. Alright, let's get up here. Now, I know where I got this. This was that fun little PvP event. Alright, let's go in the Violet Hole. Oh, it's a big demon. I don't have an intellect buff yet. Have to wait on that. Oh no, this is gonna take a while. I got counterspell for that. Okay, I've got a bunch of icicles, but I don't have anything to use them yet. I'm dying. What the fuck? Can he be kited? Oh yes, he can. Okay, cool. Void barrier. Okay, we passed the void barrier. Or maybe I blinked past it. Yep. They want me to learn how to use my mage abilities, y'all. So what do I do now? Siphoning Rift Slain? Okay. All I got's fucking Frostbolt. 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 Let me get my health back. I'm gonna put this on H for healing. Just until I have something else better to put there. Which I may or may not get. I don't think mages get a lot of self-heal. At least they used to not. I have no idea. You know, WoW's changed a lot since I played a mage seriously in Wrath of the Lich King. But they got, let me check my spell book. Maybe I have some more spells. Beck. I do have frost, but I don't have anything else. Blink ice block. Oh, conjure refreshment. Well, I don't even have to do that anymore, right? The only time you need mana is for like, I've got this, I've got recuperate, so you don't even need this anymore. Like, way to make mages fucking useless. Unless somebody needs water, which nobody uses mana anymore. It's kind of unfortunate. Because a game like this needs downtime. And having people actually use their resources intensively causes them to have downtime, which gives them opportunities to do other things, like when they're in a group, like, oh, I don't know, talk to people in the fucking group rather than like trying to race through the dungeon. And I have arcane int. Let's see, counterspell, fire blast. I have fire blast. Okay, I need to be using that. Just looking. We put pile. Okay. Okay. Let me turn off personal resource. That's something I hate. Personal resource display. They need to figure out a way to sort of tie that into the cooldown manager. It's like all these little things that they used to have, they need to figure out sort of an intelligent way to tie it into the cooldown manager and make it little different pieces of it optional and let it give it to you where you can move it around a little bit or something. Just like the spell opacity alert thing, that needs to somehow be woven into the cooldown manager and made adjustable. Or personalizable. Oh, we fight him again? Now I'm infused with the power. 1000x damage? Here we go. We about to poop on this demon. Oh, we got to counterspell that. Okay. Oh, what was I going to tell y'all about WoW? Yeah, like, so there's people talking about like this last week, you know, WoW's going to be on console, or they're worried that WoW's coming to console. It is in a way. And the reason is because, and this can already be done, by the way, you've been able to like, I think people have been able to sort of hack the Steam Deck and get WoW on there. But the real thing is this Asus ROG handheld. And then they're saying like the next Xbox is just going to be a PC. Yeah, but you can already do this with like an Asus ROG, which is basically like just a little handheld PC. And you can easily play WoW on that. And people are worried about that. I'm not at all worried about that. I think that's totally fine. Final Fantasy has had that forever, console crossplay, and I don't think the game has suffered for it. I think it's good to open the game up to a broader audience. And then the people are worried like, oh well, I don't want somebody turning with a joystick in my group and my mythic, 12 pluses. And it's like, they're not gonna be there. Don't worry. They're not gonna be there because they're never gonna make it. That would be, maybe if somebody's really good, if they're good enough to be in a mythic 12 and their IO score represents that playing on console, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. But I just imagine that would be a hard thing to do. But there's people out there that are like, fucking hold my beer. And you kind of want those people in your groups. The Dreadlord's Prize. Oh yeah, we get our teleport to the Guardian Hall. Help me remember, y'all, that the Hall of the Guardian is my order hall. Okay, a mage's weapon. Alright. So use the appendix of Azerothian artifacts to choose an artifact to pursue. Okay. So obviously we're going after that frost shit. And let me put this over here somewhere. We'll put it next to our Hearthstones. And then we'll put like our little portal list down here somewhere so we kind of keep it separate a bit. Help me remember. Okay, let's go choose our artifact. Also, Fire Blast. Probably not going to be using this long enough for it to be up here in my primary spells. Which weapon should we pursue first? Frost. Ebonchill. Oh, that's it? Look at a Lodi. Fucker's a ghost, y'all. Get the fuck out of here. Don't you have anything better to do than be haunting my damn order hall? Fucking Casper looking piece of shit. A mage's weapon. I don't know why I'm being so hard on a Lodi. I just don't like him. Finding Ebonchill. Okay, so I gotta go investigate. Meryl wants me to investigate the forgotten stacks in the Holy Guardian for clues to Ebonchill's last known master, Arexus. Now, if they would have put an E on there, that would have been funny. Then it would have been Arexus. It's like the demon master of erections, y'all. Let's see. Portal to Dalaran? Is that where I'm supposed to go? I have a feeling I'm about to mess up. No, whatever I'm supposed to do, it's in here. Oh, the little books. I see them. Okay, we got an old journal. I see I see both the other ones over there. Damn, y'all. That's some thick ass spider webs. Like, my God. Those are thick. Also, that's a fucking kettlebell. Like, is a Lodi working out in here? Look at that, y'all. That's a kettlebell. I clicked the damn thing. Why ain't it doing anything? Stupid game. Fuck is wrong with it? There we go. Well, now it's not giving me I'm about to lose my shit, y'all. I clicked the book. Okay, I guess they're not all the best good clues, okay? I'm clicking it. I'm clicking it, game, please. Please stop with your input lag. Okay. Now we talk to Meryl. Inform Meryl of the information you uncovered. Okay, he's yapping. We got a yapper over here, y'all. A fucking yapper. Just whenever, I mean, Meryl, just whenever, you know. Tiny ass little undead bastard. Like, get the fucking lead out, Meryl. I'm about to lose my shit. Oh, now Elodie's got stuff to say. He's not even looking at us. He's too stupid to look over here. He's dumb as shit, y'all. Complete quest. There we go. Oh yeah, we get working on that traveler's log. Deo the Decrepit. Are we in... Is this Karazhan? Y'all, this is Karazhan. This is the Hall of the Guardian. I just realized, y'all, we up in fucking Karazhan. Yeah, I like calling it Karazhan better than Karazhan. I like the hard R sound, the car, Azan. It's like a sharper sound. Care sounds like C-A-R-E. Are we supposed to leave now? I guess so. This isn't just my order hall, right? Like this little tiny ass part. Like we didn't we didn't just totally get fucked on our order hall, did we, y'all? Please, like it's bigger than this. Can I look around a little bit and find some stuff? Like, okay, so we can go down here. Oh my God, it's in ruin. It's in ruin, y'all. The fucking intrepid adventurers that came in here years ago to battle the fucking big demon up at the top of the castle, they fucked the place up. Nobody cleaned this shit up, y'all. They can't afford no janitors, y'all. They can't afford a fucking maid. It's in shambles, y'all. It's in ruins. I think we got shafted on the order hall. It's blocked off. Maybe as we do the story, it gets fixed up. Like, please? Can we please have that happen? Okay, well, apparently we go to the Bank of Dalaran. Okay, so we go, yes, we'll take Elodie's portal. I don't trust Elodie's portal, y'all. Like, it might put me out in, like, the Twisted Nether. Or in, like, the middle of a demon orgy or some crap. And that would not be something I would enjoy. Okay, we got to summon Polly Roger and go over to the bank. Right here, Glutonia. Oh, right. So she's the greedy baroness. That's why they call her Glutonia. 'Cause she gluttonous, y'all. Not everybody is a glutton for food. You know, that although that is sort of where the word got its a bit of an origin, you know, but like you can be a glutton for other things, like people, fuck. Oh my God. Oi, sorry, got caught in the stretch there. Fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, some people are like a glutton for punishment. You know, you can be a glutton for whatever. Oh, there's some little bonky orbs, like these things are trying to bonk. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, they want me to find the 3 mana gems while the fucking orbs are trying to bonk. Get the fuck out of here, orb. I'm not playing with you today. Or any day for that matter. I don't see... Okay, I see one. I see one over there. Why is it? This is bullshit. Oh, here's one right here. Found one. Don't fuck with me. Get out of here. Go get. Go get out of here. I'm not playing with these orbs. Y'all, I'm just cheesing it. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'll walk around behind the notebooks. Or the whatever these are. The bookcases, y'all. They're not notebooks. But there's notebooks within the bookcases. So it's fair enough. Like, y'all do not hit my line, okay? Please. I can't bear the insults. Why is this? Oh my god, this thing bonking the shit out of me. I wish they would fuck off. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm just trying to do, all I'm trying to do is get the monogems. What are these things even think they're doing? Get out of here. God. Being assaulted. Like, they're lucky I didn't blow my fucking rape whistle, y'all, because I'll do it. I wear a whistle, y'all, around my neck at all times. And if somebody looks at me wrong, I start blowing the hell out of that thing. I don't give a fuck if I'm in the grocery store or in church or anything. I'll blow the fuck out of that whistle. I could be in a library, y'all. I don't give a shit. I don't give not nary a shit. Like, people sleep on whistles, y'all. Like, the advice I've been given is to get a gun. I'm like, motherfucker, I already got several guns. The fuck you talking about? And then people talking about, well, get some mace to carry on you too. I told them, nah. I said, you know, all you need is a strong whistle. Deo the Decrepit, okay. And then the Dead Wind side. What's it want me to do? Take the portal to Karzan, fly to the Tainted Scar. But it's giving me a Blasted Land scroll. Where? Take. I'm just gonna use the scroll. I don't even know what this thing's talking about. Getting on my nerves, if I'm being honest. Like, quit giving me 50 different things. Like, if it's an if it's an optional step, why even add it? Right? Why even add it? Okay. Same thing with fucking silent letters, you know. And yes, don't think for a second that I have not heard all the fucking arguments that linguists have about silent letters. But also, I disagree with every single fucking one of them. And being a part, and they'll say, oh, but the majority. Well, let me tell you something. The majority argument is a fucking logical fallacy. There's a billion times in history when the majority thought something was right, and we later found out it was fucking wrong. So it means fuck nothing to mommy, okay? Deo the Decrepit. I've come to ask you about Erexus and his ritual. Oh, I gotta, yeah, we're gonna fight the demon, y'all. If I could stop yapping. If I could stop all this half asleep yapping I'm doing. But do y'all know about the fallacy? Where somebody will be quick to point out that an argument that your argument is logically fallacious. But they forget that just because there's a fallacy included in the argument, it does not make the argument wrong. It doesn't mean the person's wrong about what they're talking about. People forget that too. I don't know what they want. Why do I not have Blizzard? I'm having to do this shit one at a time. It's ridiculous, y'all. Give me Blizzard. Like, do I have Blizzard yet? Please God? Why do I not even have Ice Lance? I thought they give you the first rank. I'm in fucking combat. The fuck are you doing, Wrathguard? Yo, mind your own business. I'm trying to have a ritual over here. Like, leave it to a fucking demon. They think they have to get in. They think they have to, like, bomb every ritual. It's like, You don't have to be, I swear to God, I don't know this from experience because I'm not a demon despite the fucking, the charges I get all the time. But just because you're a demon doesn't fucking mean you have to be at every goddamn ritual, y'all. You can skip one, like you can just go on fucking holidays, okay? Like Jesus Christ, demons these days, y'all. I'm very glad I'm not one. Just I'm a completely normal human, that's all. I gave Arexus a piece so he could attune his ritual. Yes. Hurry up your gap and Deo. Because I ain't got time for it. I got very important stuff to do. As soon as I remember what it is. The Dead Wind site. Right, press this scroll. Karazhan scroll. That's gotta be the right thing to do. Elodie's waiting on his gems. And Deo's decrepit. He'll still be decrepit when we get back, y'all. He'll still be decrepit, you know. His back was hurting before he came out to the Dead Wind Pass, and his back will be hurting after he gets back to Dalaran, y'all. His goddamn, it's right there in his name, y'all. Deo the Decrepit. Like, this man is getting his suffering hours in, I promise you. That boy's on fucking... Damn, that's a spaceship up there. That boy's on that damn ibuprofen and that Tylenol. You know, he's got a dual treatment modality, y'all. Motherfucker decrepit. Where am I going? Like, I wish that Blizzard would get their shit together and make a good quest tracker. Like, automatically tell me what to do. Like, Jesus. Why do I have to click on it? It's a bunch of busy work. It's a bunch of damn busy work, y'all. Why do I... What? Oh, that's my cooldown tracker. Okay. Okay, we froze them, and now we don't have any AoE, so we just do this. Jesus, would you stop with your arcane barrages? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm about to die. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is not my best gameplay this morning. I feel a little, I don't know the right word for it. Well, I think tired works really well. Yeah. Just fucking tired. Get the functional ward. Well, I wouldn't want it if it was not functional or dysfunctional. Like, what I would give, please God, let me get an AoE or something. Raw Ice Lance. Okay, good. We can at least use Ice Lance for like... Oh, I don't know what I'll put that on, but not... maybe we just stick it on W. Does it one shot? It does. Okay, so now we got something we can kill this little stuff with at least. It's not an AoE. Like, imagine having a fucking mage and not giving them AoE right out the gate. Like, Blizzard, do you even know what mages are about? Have you forgotten that mage is synonymous with fucking Blizzard and what is it, Kona Cold and all that shit? Like, just give it to me. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes, I am thirsty for AoE. Yes, I am. Like, this single target, this shit is not my jam. Oh, I'm over here doing stuff I don't even need to do. It's right. Is it? It's right there. Okay, gee whiz. Ritual notes. Got it. Are you here to take me away? Marina? No. I don't even know why I'm here. They're just pointing, they're pointing in a direction and I'm going in that direction. Oh, she says if you want the ritual to work, you gotta be able to focus. Oh, me. She don't know me too well, does she? Okay, so I see this scroll glowing, so I'm going to click it. Hopefully this is the right thing. No, it's not. No, it's not. You about to mess up. Oh, it's right there. I see it. Oh, goody. Got the ritual focusing crystal. Very good. Okay, now I think we can go back. Yeah, I think we go back now to the Hall of the Guardian, probably. And y'all, I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom. Oh. As soon as I get done stretching, I'll say what I was gonna do. I gotta take a quick little break, y'all. I'll be right back in a couple minutes. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh, here's big quality of life change. Y'all watch this. Leave trade chat. Also, leave services. At least for now, till I have time to make another chat box for trade. Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know if you still, sweetheart, but you still here, but I just checked my gifts again on VNet. I don't see nothing. But that don't mean it ain't coming though, because sometimes those things get a little bit delayed. But I wanted to check again for you. It's easy 'cause you're beautiful. I think that's how it goes. I don't know because I hadn't really listened to the song, but I get that stuck in my head sometimes. The Dead Wind Site. Complete A. Dayo, complete that shit. Played it. There we go. Completed. Haha! Now they give me Blizzard, y'all. My life is complete. Y'all, I can die happy now. Elodie's Gems. The Mage Hunter. Recreate Erexis's ritual in Faernar, or what is that? Faranar. And defeat Baldur. Okay. I do it. Begrudgingly, but I will in fact do it. Let's see. Oh, wants me to take, okay. So we go back to Dalaran, go to Crassus Landing. Okay. take the hippogriff Dalaran to Farinar. Do I actually have to take the hippogriff, or can I just fly? Because it's like slow as shit. Probably because they're giving a quest thing right here. That's okay, we'll look at our talents as we go. Now let's see. What's this one? Overflowing energy? Your spell critical strike damage is increased by 10% when your direct damage spells fail to critically hit a target. Oh, that's pretty big actually. Your spell critical strike chance is increased by 2% up to 10%, so it's like crit protection. Yeah, we'll take that. Crit bad luck protection a bit. That's pretty huge. It's huge. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Get a sip of coffee. Oh my god. This shit. They need to update, like, they need to update their griffin speed, y'all. They need to 2x it or something, because, like, we're at a point, so it's weird, right? Because back in vanilla, you look forward to taking a griffin because you got there so much faster. But now, with dynamic flight and the upgrade to regular flight, griffins are so fucking slow that you dread having to use them. So maybe it's time for like an update for the griffins to make them actually feel good again. Make them feel like, oh, I'm taking a griffin. What if we make them twice as fast as dynamic flight? Make them actually decent to use. Because otherwise they're not, because they weave all around, you know. Kind of shit, and they're just slow as shit. They're like 300% speed or 350 still. Like it hasn't changed since vanilla, the griffin speed. Meryl, the fuck you doing, boy? I can't talk to you. Is it lagging? Maybe I gotta, it's giving me the claim Ebonchill, but like it wants me to talk to Meryl. Oh, he's moving. He's moving. Okay, he's still alive. In fact, he's undead, but he is he is alive. He's dead? I don't know. Oh, he's making a rune. Okay. He's saluting it. Like, yeah, you gotta salute your runes. That's important. As they're whelpling. Let's see. Okay, let's go claim Ebonchill. Let's see. Should be just somewhere. Oh, I can fly. Good. Oh, I'm supposed to set up wards. It changed it. It was saying claim Ebonchill, and then it changes it to set up wards. Oh, I see them. Yeah, they're glowing. I have no vigor, it looks like. Or I can't fly in this area. Like, I could fly, and all of a sudden, now that I'm in the quest objective part, I can't fly. So stupid. Okay, let me get the fuck out. And now I can fly again? What is happening, y'all? Like, they're confusing the shit out of me. But here's the thing over here. Let's fuck up this mountain stalker. Damn, he got shit on. Eating poop salad. Put some ranch dressing on it. Here we go. Now I can't fly again. Lovely. All I have to do is look for the big greenish, yellowish, glowing things. That's the only one I see. Oh God. Freeze them, blizzard them. What do I have on A? Oh, y'all, I've got fucking Arcane Explosion talking about I don't have any AoE. Like, Jesus Christ, y'all. Y'all. Thoughts and prayers, please. Thoughts and prayers. Running around for a solid hour talking about, where's my AoE? Remember putting it on the bar, too. Fuck if this thing dismounts me again, I'm gonna have a conniption fit, y'all. Like a verifiable conniption fit. I don't see any more wards. Like, could they be inside the cave? Like, the bird still glides, but it can't fly. See, why they do this shit? Put a yellow beacon where the thing's at. Like, making me look everywhere for this shit. I don't feel like doing that. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just don't feel like it. Let's see if I can just arcane explode these fucks. Hell yeah, I can. Y'all, I'm living that easy life right now. Fucking out here on vacation with the arcane explosion. Let's see. Just one more ward, and okay, so they do try to hide them, and that's fucked up. Bird can glide. Look, well, now it can fly. I think as long as you stay just outside the quest area, you can fly. It's so y'all, it's so fucking stupid. What am I even doing? Yes, I need better binds. We'll get them eventually, y'all. Binds that feel more familiar for like their use case, right? AoE, single target, etc. Now it wants me to go to the center of the altar of end times. Okay. I guess that's it. This looks like yes. Oh look, Meryl's chipping in, y'all. He shot at the little trickster, but it evaded. Meryl, guess what, buddy? Guess what, little buddy? You are a shit mage. That's right, you heard me right, boy. You a shit mage. You fucked up your frostbolt. Take your time, Meryl. We don't have anything better to do. Look at him, just walking around like he's like this son of a bitch. Okay, click the big one in the middle. Oh, Legion Jailer. Oh my god, y'all, it's the jailer. It's the jailer himself. He's come from Shadowland. Here, let's do Blizzard. And then we spam Arcane Explosion. Explosion! 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 Expelliarmus! I'm a fucking wizard, y'all. I'm a fucking wizard. Just like Mary Potter. Don't cat. Y'all, I am just fuck. God. I'm struggling this morning, y'all. Click the goddamn button. Click the thing. What are you doing? Alright, do this. It's arcane explosion time. Click the button. So basically, we just keep trying to channel this spell. That's all we're trying to do. Yeah, thank you, Meryl. Meryl stunned him. Like he actually did something for once in his useless life. There we go, and a level. Got a gosh darn level up, y'all. Alright, we last time maybe? This one's for O'Hagan? Fuck, look at this happy horse shit. Explosion. Explosion. Okay, we try again. Every time I click this sumbitch, although I can tell this is intended to aggravate me, I know. Explosion. Explosion. Yes, I am casting suboptimal spells at suboptimal times. And that's fine. It's not against the fucking law. Okay, I don't even care if it is, y'all. Like I've said many times, I'm a fan of crime. Yeah, I'm a supporter. Get a sip of coffee. I neither encourage nor condone, but I do support. Oh, now we get to fight. Oh, Baladar, he's the hunter of mages. Wow. Y'all. Y'all. Like I'm quaking in my boots over here. Seal says, be gay, do crimes. In WoW, in parentheses. Yeah. Touch a crime never hurt. Oh, so he's got my... How do we have the same staff at the same time, y'all? I already have this staff. But I'm going to take it from him again. Like, this is some, you know... I'm sure that they, you know, they spoke to Einstein's ghost and they verified that this could in fact happen, you know, because this is remix, you know, we doing a touch of time traveling. And when you're doing time traveling, it's good to at least consult with the spirit of Einstein. I can interrupt him. Very rude, I know. I'm just gonna kite his ass all over the place. I'm gonna blink out of there. I'm gonna like do this shit right here. Start frostbolting his ass again. Oh my god. That's not nice. Slow fall. Like, this motherfucker thinks I ain't never maged before. Like, what does he think he's doing? Who does he think he's fucking with? God damn, y'all. He doesn't get the memo. I've been playing this game for 20 fucking years. Like, I know all the tricks, boy. I know. Now he's dead. He's big. Bigger they are, the harder they fall. Okay, let me get my staff. Boop. Okay, I like the little music riff there. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay, what else? Where are we going now? Return to Meryl in the Hall of the Guardians. Wait. Is it the Guardians with an S? No, the fuck it's not. It's not. I knew I wasn't tripping. These goddamn idiots, y'all. Goddamn them. Look at this. They put an S on it. I told you, y'all, these people that be writing these damn quests. Get that goddamn S off of there. Y'all, I can't even turn this quest in until this is fixed. Hold on, I've got to write a report. I've got to do this, y'all. I apologize. But I cannot let this stand. This has to be rectified. I'm reporting this as a bug, game-breaking bug. Here, you put an S, and let's do it like this, an S where there shouldn't be one, all caps, on this quest. Right here. The Mage Hunter. Right here. It's Seal says they probably used AI. The sons of bitches, they probably did. The sons and daughters of bitches. I'll never, you know, we don't discriminate around here. We get them daughters in there too. Same thing with father fuckers, right? Everybody's always saying motherfucker this, motherfucker. There's fathers too. Have you forgot about fathers? I include fathers. I wouldn't do them like that. It's Hall of the Guardian. Not Hall of the Guardians. There. I'm not gonna here. Just like this. We'll put the period inside the punctuation. There we go. I'm gonna put game breaking bug alert. It's actually a typo, but it could also be a bug. It could be a bug. I don't know. I didn't write the code. You know. I guess it's technically both. See right here? Hall of the Guardians. They put that S right there. It's not. It's Hall of the Guardian. It's Hall of the fucking Guardian. Not Guardians. There's not plural. When they talk about the Guardian, who are they talking about? I believe they're talking about fucking Medivh. Medivh is one person. He's not multiple people. Okay? He's not. They need to get this right. Think I'm submitting this shit right now. Booyah. Get your shit together, fuzzy koalas. I'm getting sick and tired of this all the time with this mess, you know. There's no consistency in the writing, even in the punctuation and the anything, you know. Seal says, should have made a clip. Should have made a clip and then linked it in the report. God, that would be funny as shit. Now, I'm glad that's taken care of. I don't put up with this kind of silly mess in my games. I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not even going to sit for it. Certainly not going to lay down for it. Now, what was I doing? The Mage Hunter. Right, we've got to go to the Hall of the Guardian as seen right here. Without an S. Even right there, there's no S. Motherfuckers. They thought they were going to get by on me, Seal. They thought they could get by on the entire player base with that. But I'm not going to... No. No. Bill says, I'll lay down for a lot of things. But this ain't one. Fuck yeah. I get tired. They get over on us on so many things, Seal. It's about that you need good people that'll stand up to the man, or the woman, whichever's in charge. The Dreadlord. Okay, I'm not reading that shit. I'm not reading it because I don't want to be angry about all the bullshit that I will find that's incorrect within it. That's why I can no longer read this stuff, because they just don't even care. They don't care what they're putting out there. Complete the quest. Oh, that's a ding. The what? The great Akazamazarak. Hold on. Akazamazarak. Maybe it's Akzamzarak. I'm going to say Akzamzarak. Seal says, wait, I know that guy? For real, for real? Place a sizable pouch of gold in we're just going to call him Akka. Akka's tip bucket. Where's that at? Over here. Blink over there. Oh, I got more talents, and I can put some gear on now. We got enough to actually put some on. Oh shit. Yeah, cool. Seal says he's the secret sky in Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Very cool. Very cool. One of these days I'm gonna play that. I'm just not the best at card games. Like, I can barely play blackjack. I mean, barely. They're like high or low, and I'm like, what do you mean by high or low? Y'all think that's a joke? Let me get a sip of coffee. This is the coolest. This is one of the coolest NPCs they've ever put in the game. This troll mage, Joanna Mana. That is so cool. That's a funny name. Seal says that's what's fun about card games. The skill floor is low, but the skill ceiling is high. My favorite kind of games are like this. Yeah, so you get in there pretty easy, and then you got a pretty long road to mastery. I could stop stretching. Oh yeah, this guy, I remember this guy introduced me to a new word many years ago, and it was kerfluffle. Let's see if he says it here. All the way back in Wrath of the Lich King. And that became one of my favorite words, kerfluffle. He may not say it in the little quest thing, but it might be like one of his, like, just walk by lines. Oh yeah, I gave him a good tip. Look, he's got a little step, his steps up here. 'Cause he's a short king. He's tiny. Complete quest. Okay, now we go back to me. Like, every quest is leveling me up at this point. I love it. I'm gonna do some more dailies this week. I'm gonna try to do at least 10. If I can stop playing Project Zomboid long enough to do it. Like that game, what the fuck happened? Like, y'all are gonna flip the fuck out when y'all see. I'm probably gonna play it tomorrow. Unless there's something I hadn't played. Let's see, we did Minecraft last week. It might be time for Darkest Dungeon. I don't know, but I'll play what I feel like playing, so. But I don't want to let Darkest Dungeon get rust on it either, because that game's fun as shit. But when y'all see what I've been up to in fucking Zomboid, Lord have mercy. Like, okay, I think I'm... What's it say? The only way to travel? Where's it at? Why is it showing it right there? I'm so confused. We just used the portal. Here we go. Hall of the Guardian. Merrill. Wait. Maybe I should turn in. Maybe turn this in before I go. I'm 15. Let's go south. Go turn this in real quick. Boom, going fast. We gotta change that though. I'm supposed to have, this is supposed to be right here. This is supposed to be right here. There we go. That's better. Heap of bronze. Now's a good time to equip some gear. Cause we got a bunch piled up. Maybe we get, oh, look at that sand. Yes. Love that sand. Okay, let me just go through here, clicky poos. So far, I've had a lot of fun on the remix. I haven't done that much, like in terms of content with it, mostly just leveling up, but I have been loving it. It's pretty easy to level alts for sure. And the more you level, the better it gets. And doing your dailies. Curious, what is this? Inspect this? It's a curious simulacrum. Begins a quest? Did it already? Yeah. Memento of Epoch Legends. Oh, this, yeah, we need to do this because this lets your artifact weapon get infinite power. Infinitely or something. I don't know. How do you not get infinite power infinitely? You know, there's so many. Y'all, I just don't have the brain cells. Complete quest? There we go. We did the thing. And let's scrap this stuff. Maybe we get some more sand. What's that? Experiment instructions for a quest. Uh-oh, looks like the stream died. I'm just gonna wait before I start yapping to have the yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet until the stream comes back. So I know where to cut the VOD. Okay, it looks like we're back. Yeah. Okay, we're back. I just wanted to be quiet there until I knew that we were back with good quality, so I would know where to cut the VOD. Looks like we lost connection there briefly. It's no point in really speculating as to why. But I'll do it anyway, y'all. Oh, we're kind of waiting on connection to the game as well. There we go. We're getting disconnected. Yeah, it took a minute for that to go through, right? Let me just go ahead and quit all the way out of the game. And then that way I can check and see if baby's gifts come yet. Oh, it's on. It's on. New gifts available. Honey Bunny, you here? I'm about to open your gift. I don't know if you're still here or not. But I see it on BNet now. All right. Okay, let me hop. Okay, we're back. Hop in the game. And hand our quest in. Yeah, the stream dropped out there a minute. Lost internet connection. They've been doing some upgrades in the area and stuff. Eventually we're getting fiber. It's just going to take a little while. It might be a couple more years, but what is that in the greater scheme of things, honestly? But they've been working on it. All right, so the only way to travel, let's hand this in. I understand he may be unconventional, but I think this goblin is exactly what we'll need to get this new Tiers guard up. This is not for why am I reading this, y'all? I don't know, because I got something else on my mind, I reckon. Okay. Call for, we gotta wait on the role play. He's gonna do something else. The Tiers Guard Reborn. Receive your new title from Meryl Fellstorm. Okay, so he about to give me a title. Also, y'all, Legion Remix got an update today. Let's look at that for a sec. It's, I think, Legion Fall. I think that's what the 8-hour maintenance was yesterday. I think they're like boosting the speed up or something, in which you get different stuff. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it. There's like, I guess this is the second artifact. Okay, let me go over here. I see that I go over and down. So now we're in like, okay, they've cleaned it up a little bit. Oh, this is nice. Okay, we didn't get shitted on the order hall actually. Can I jump down there? Like, please don't be an invisible wall. Here we go. All right, complete a conjurer's duty. So use the scouting map to choose your first song. I will choose Azuna. That's how I've been doing my runs. But I kind of need to test Stormheim as well. Because Azuna does have one little slow part to it. Let's test out Stormheim. I think I was starting Val Shara and both High Mountain are going to be in my little speed run that I do once I get my experience up more. I would like to get 300% experience to do it with. I just don't know if I can do that. It might take a while. Stormheim. Let's try Stormheim. Because it'll be the one that's in contention. Because I think Val Shara and High Mountain are both equally fast. It's just a matter of where would you start. Because there's a whole end of a quest line that I skip in Azuna. And I wrote it down. I think it's called Save Yourself. You just, as soon as you see that quest, you just like, fuck it, go to another zone. Because it's kind of slow. It's a ton of cutscene locking. Like you could be done like 4 or 5 more quests. Easy. Alright, let's go to Dahl. Meet Meryl. For fuck's sake! He's right. Why do I need to? He's right here. Why can he not just tell me what he wants to tell me while he's right here, y'all? Like, meet Meryl in the hall of the guard. Why can't we not just? Why can't we talk right here, buddy? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Let's go to the Hall of the Guardian without an S. Portal Dalaran. Growing power. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, I dinged again. Like just oh my god, look at all the frick. That's a lot of talent points to spend. I hadn't been keeping them up. Growing power, complete quest. Recruit. Oh yeah, these are like starting the recruitment parts. A second weapon, we're going to decline that because I'm not doing that right now. You don't have to do that. Just if you want the appearances. Complete. I'll do a lot of that stuff later on. Like we still got like 70 to 80 days of remix left. Technical wizardry. Who does it want me? Where are they at? I don't have a quest marker. Archmage Milas? Where's Milas at? Dude's name's Old Phil Math. Y'all, his name is Old Phil Math. What the fuck? Where's this Archmage they want me to talk to? Oh, I see. Okay, I see down here. Gee whiz. Why is that bouncy ass panda? He just jumped right over it. Made me look like a schmuck. Got me looking like a fucking schmuck, y'all. Technical wizardry. Alright, use the scouting map. Okay, so it's about to send me out in the world proper now. There we go, that's another ding. Recruit some of her water elementals. Yeah, so these are worth doing, like the little recruitment quests, and then you just go on out in the world, complete this mission, troops in the field. Yep, because you can just they just take them and hand them right back in. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then you're done. Okay. Good, good, good. So that's basically completed the order hall there, except for like, you know, the more optional parts of it. You can kind of go out in the world and start proper now. But I do believe that's a good place to stop for today. I am just struggling, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just feel so... I can't really think the word for it, like disconnected or something. I just woke up tired as fuck this morning. Get a sip of coffee. Like, I feel a good word for it. I feel woozy headed or something. I don't know. I'm not sick. I just feel like crap. Oh, my little scatterbrain's just all over the damn place too. But I think Veronica had to scoot off for a bit, y'all. And so I'm not going to open her gift. I would feel terrible opening her gift and her not around to see it. So I'm not going to do that. I'm sure it's amazing and I can't wait to open it. But it did, once I got disconnected there, it was on the launcher. It is in my gifts now, so... But I shan't look at it and I shan't open it until she's around to see it. So, but despite being woozy headed, I had a great time today, y'all. I always do. I managed to have fun. I hope y'all had a good time. Thank you. Thank you everybody that came out. If you chatted, if you lurked, you know, if you will watch the VOD at some point, thank you. Thank you all very much. I appreciate your support. We're just getting started here. Today is Wednesday. I think it's the 5th of November. Remember. Tomorrow is Thursday, so we'll be playing like a little, you know, adventure survival game, something like that. That's kind of what Thursday's all about now. We got WoW Wednesdays, and then we got like an adventure survival game. May very well be Zomboid, but it also might be, what do I have? Let me look. I managed this with a spreadsheet now. It makes it so much easier for me. If my spreadsheets will come up. Stream planner. Let me see. So yeah, Thursday is like a pick between Project Zomboid, Darkest Dungeon, Minecraft, or Terraria. So one of those. And I've been playing the mess out of Zomboid, so that might be the ticket. I want y'all to see how far I've come on there. So that might be tomorrow. We'll see. But I'll be on, you know, 10 a.m. thereabouts. Other than that, I just hope y'all have a very, very stellar rest of your day. And whatever you find yourselves doing, I hope you take joy in it. I really do. Until next time, I'll see you all later. And bye-bye for now.